Hello there, extremely small amount of viewers that I have. I have a 13-3 game of Search and Destroy on Derail. It's not the best gameplay, but there's a round later on in the game that we'll be getting to. That's pretty much the reason why I kept this game. Otherwise, it's not the best gameplay. I've been trying to use C4 recently too. Or, well, I was trying to use C4 when I played this game anyway. But like all other commentaries on the internet, I probably won't be talking about the gameplay too much. I'll probably bring it back up later when that better round of mine comes up. But until then, I have a few questions for you people. Because as anybody else who has a YouTube channel, you want more viewers or just you want feedback. And it's not that you just want the numbers to go up, but I think it's fun making videos. I like putting out videos. I like getting good or semi-good gameplays. Ooh, this guy is not good at all. But besides the fact that this guy is horrible, I was thinking about what you guys might want to see. And I know tons of people play Minecraft, and I don't have fraps or anything like that, but I know that you can get good deals on cheaper video recording software for your computer. Stuff like, I don't know if Camp Studio is good at all, or if that's even what it's called, but there's things that I could get, and they wouldn't be in HD. I mean, this isn't in HD, but I would play Minecraft if any of you people would want to see it. I was also thinking about doing Let's Plays of games. I mean, I have a Super Nintendo, a GameCube, Nintendo 64, Xbox, PlayStation 2, and I got a ton of games on there, and I would totally be willing to do a Let's Play. They seem a lot easier to do than these, because these is kind of like you get the gameplay, you save the gameplay, and then randomly when you want to put up a video, you just start talking while you watch it. And it's not that it's awkward, but you are talking to a computer. But if you're playing a game, like you're doing a Let's Play, you can talk about the game while you're playing. It's all that whole live feeling. I don't like post commentaries nearly as much as I do live commentaries, and it seems a lot of people are doing more and more live commentaries these days. But of course, for a game like this, it's really hard to do because, I mean, 1 out of every so many games, you're going to get a really good game that you want to put up. So if you're just commentating each one, you might have a good commentary for one, but the game sucked, or you had a really good game one time, but you hardly talked because you were focusing. And we have more horrible people playing on the screen right now. But yeah, I think doing a Let's Play would be my best bet right now, but I think everything's been not overplayed, but everything's been played so much. I mean, I'd love to go through a Zelda game, maybe Super Mario World, or I could do a game on that. Xbox Let's Plays aren't really that good. But I have some Super Nintendo games, some really good N64 games, even some that I never finished. I never finished Donkey Kong 64, but I got really far. But I know that's a really long game, so I think I would want not a set amount of people, but I would want to know people would want to see these videos. But I have a bunch of Nintendo 64 games. Maybe I should read them off. Maybe you guys could, if you wanted to see some gameplay of one, I could maybe put up some gameplay of one. You know, I have a good idea. I'm gonna stop this talking of me right now and be back in 1 second, but you won't even know that, but I'm gonna read off my N64 games. Alright, so here we go. I have The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. That's probably one of the most done Let's Plays in the whole world, but that's a great game. I'd play through that whenever. I have Glover. I've never beat that game. I never really got into it, but I know that I probably could, because it was a very fun game to play. Next, Gex 64 Enter the Gecko. Yeah, I've seen a few people do that game, and that was an okay game. It wasn't the best, but it was worth playing. Play Fighter 63 1/3. It couldn't really make it 64. I don't know why, but that's a great game. I don't know how Let's Playable that game is, because it's not really a story mode, but who knows? Who knows? I can put up some gameplay if you want to see that. Super Smash Brothers 64, another great game. That could probably be done in 1 or 2 videos, or probably one video. Maybe I could try to do some challenge or something if I was good at the game at all. Mario Kart 64, not much that I could do with that, so that's sorry. Star Fox 64, I wasn't the best at that game, but another very, very good game. Paperboy. Now I don't know how familiar you lads are with Paperboy, but that's a great game, and I might just have to put up some footage of that. I'm gonna have to do that. I'm gonna put that one right over here. GoldenEye 64, 007. That's a great game we got right there. I was good at that, but I actually tried to play that a little while ago. I wanted to put up some footage of it, but I couldn't get used to it after games like this with the whole button layout and everything, and the 2 joysticks going back to GoldenEye would be a very, very difficult thing, but I'd love to get back and better at that game. Now here we have Banjo-Kazooie and Banjo-Tooie. I would totally play through one of these, and I have them on the Xbox Arcade as well. So, I mean, I know that's probably a very highly done game as well, but they're awesome games. I'd totally play through them. Maybe I'd try to do, not a speed run, but I'd try to go pretty fast through them. Banjo-Tooie's a lot longer than Kazooie, but it's also a lot funner. I don't think I beat the arcade version of Tooie yet. Only a few games left here. We have, oh, this is a good one. Power Rangers Lightspeed Rescue, anyone? Yeah? Yeah? I know you'd love to see that. Power Rangers Lightspeed Rescue. Oh, that was good. That was good. You know, maybe that would be a good thing. I'm sure none of you have ever even seen it. So left we have Mayhem Soccer 64, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater, and Donkey Kong 64, which is also right next to Donkey Kong Country. But Phantasmo is doing that new Donkey Kong Country right now, so I know no one would watch if I put up Donkey Kong Country. But yes, those are my N64 games. I know it's not a lot at all, but there's some really good games there. And really, I mean it when I say if you would want to see any of that stuff, just comment below or anything like that. Just letting me know if you'd want to see any of that, or if you'd want to see Minecraft. Everybody does Minecraft. Maybe I could think of something special. Maybe I could start a world in the Nether or something and try to last in the Nether for as long as I possibly could. I think that could be an idea, or I could constantly be adventuring. I could probably think of some good ideas or a few thought of ideas I could do. I'd still have to somehow get computer recording programs, but how hard could that be? If not, I'm sure there's some way that you could just get them for free. The only thing with Minecraft is it's not really Let's Playable, and I'm not the first person to say that, but it's true. It's kind of, there's no really set end. I mean, there was one dude I saw that had a great idea, and he was searching for a golden apple in a dungeon. I thought that was an awesome idea. And maybe I could think of something like that. I'm sure I could think of a good idea if I was to do something like Minecraft. But it's just everybody does it these days. I'm in a few Minecraft videos on my friend's channel. We put up videos there, but I would totally do some single player stuff. Maybe, but once again, it's not really like it's a set stop. You know, there's no ending of Minecraft, but. Maybe I could talk about all the updates and this and that and other stuff. Or maybe you would want to see Halo gameplay. I could go back and freaking play Halo 1. I wish I could go play. Oh, that would have been good. I could have went back and played Halo 2 and got a lot of Halo 2 gameplay. That would have been sweet. Except they took it off freaking live for no apparent reason. And is it just me or do... Yeah, okay, never mind. We get this win. Ooh, that could have been bad. But Halo 2, I could play Halo 3, I could play Halo Reach, I could download custom maps from Halo Reach. Gears 3 is coming out soon. I'm not the best at Gears, But you know, Gears is one of those games where you can kind of chill. Oh, this is the special round. And when I said you could chill, I kind of meant I can chill, because it's a game where I'm not that good at. I'm not that good at Gears, but it's one of those things where if you die, you're not flipping out. Something like this game, I could die and I could flip out because I know all about the game and this and that, and what's BS and what's not BS. All right, now we can talk about the gameplay a little bit. Yeah, you can ignore my whys, but what else is there to do when you're sitting in a library in the back? And if you haven't seen Lying back here already, it's because there's a Harry and a Pablo in here. Now, it's 3-2 right now. I think the recording is in the way of their score, but I know we have 3 wins. I'm just sitting back here with Raffi goes, ooh, pick one guy off. I don't know why they would charge in this situation. They've got a Harrier, they've got a Pablo. I mean, what more could they want at this point? As I whip out my Raffikas again, because I can't quit scope. But I think at this point, me and my friend Dave are left. My friend Dave has the bomb. I don't know where he's hiding, because he's outside somewhere, but the Harrier hasn't picked him off, and the Pablo hasn't picked him off. So we're just trying to wait till the Pablo gets away. Which, I mean, if you think about this in real life, there's a helicopter in the air, and you're just hiding your life away in a library. I mean, it's kind of scary to think about. And look, some dude shooting at me. Maybe the helicopter was, but here I'm being fooled by thinking someone's out there shooting at me. But yeah, I think the Pablo's about to leave. Pablo, yeah, there it goes. There's Pablo's out. So me and Dave are like, all right, we got 40 seconds to pull off a victory. It's 2 on 3, yeah, 3. Is that what it just was? You could pause it if you actually wanted to see. But I think there's 3 people left. There's me and Dave. Run over to A with little to no time. Looking, he goes right, I go left. Both crouching with Raffikas, I believe. This is just kind of funny. Up, sees a guy, up, and popped him. Little quick scope. And here I am trying to get more C4 kills. Which, I mean, I guess it isn't the best idea to put it on a bomb and search and destroy. I mean, I could get the kill, but I also could just quick scope him or do something like that. C4s are probably best for demolition, domination, probably the best. Throwing them on the ceilings of buildings. That's a good tip. It's a good tip that I never hear, but throw those C4s on the ceilings of buildings when you're playing domination. And I don't mean like the roofs, I mean like if the flag is inside, chuck it on the ceiling like Skid Row. Great idea, you guys should do that. But there's the end of the game, and it was a sweet round. It wasn't really clutch, but it was a 2 on 3, and they had a Pablo and a Harrier and blah 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 blah. But we pulled it off, 4-2. So thank you for watching. Please comment if you'd like to see anything, any Let's Plays, any of this or that. But thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you next time.